first aid kit on the beach?
Yep. And what does anyone know what we're supposed to have in our first aid kit? Go for
All
it.
the basics?
Yeah, that's good. But what are the basics? That's what I'm trying to get you to do. Is like when you go to take first aid kit out, you know what you're supposed to take with it, eh? Because if you turn up, you know, like if you haven't got certain stuff in there, it's going to make your life really difficult.
It's like gloves, scissors, bandages, like disinfectant spray.
Yeah,
What else? Like some tape.
yeah. What about yeah? What else do you have to take with you for emergencies as well when you go to the beach, apart from first aid kit?
Like a mobile phone, like a charged mobile phone
Yeah,
with the saved numbers, like the local emergency numbers. And I don't know,
good.
in France we need like the swimming fins.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Do you need tourniquets?
Oof. I haven't been working a while in France. I don't know how it is now. The last time I didn't need one.
Yeah, yeah. Just so all you guys just check what you need to legally carry as well as what you'd ideally carry as well. So we take well, I have a tourniquet as well. You have a basic first aid kit. Let's say that's granted. The other things I'd add to it is a pair of tough cuts so that you can cut someone's wetsuit off them. Okay, because if you have someone and they're complaining of pain in their leg, they might be bleeding really badly, but you won't know because it's under the wetsuit. Okay, if you have to do CPR or put if you have to put a defibrillator on someone, you can't do it unless you cut the wetsuit off. Okay, so you need something sharp. If someone gets entangled, so take a pair of tough cuts with you, like really hard. If you look up tough cuts on Google, they're usually a pair of like surgical strength scissors, but they're blunt at the end, so you can't stab anyone accidentally when you're cutting their wetsuit off. Okay, I'd take a tourniquet because it doesn't happen that often, but you need to be able to do a tourniquet. If you use a leash, can be used, but generally the tourniquet when you put it on needs to be wide because if it's too small, you'll actually cut the artery if you tighten it too tight. So we call it including the artery. So you need to ideally have a proper tourniquet, which means that it's going to be able to tighten up super, super tight, but it's wide, okay? Cool. If you get stuck, you can use a leash with a rash vest around it to spread the load when it's tied up. A pocket mask. Pocket mask is really, really good because if you do CPR, it means that any fluid that comes out of the person doesn't go into your lungs. It's easier if someone has a spinal, you can do CPR on them. But you should hopefully learn a lot of this on your rescue courses. And a mobile phone all in the same box. And I'd have it waterproof because dogs have a tendency of running along the beach and marking their territory on your canvas first aid bag, and then you've got basically it's all ruined because it's full of dog wee or dog urine. So yeah, make sure it's waterproof, and plus if the tide comes in, it's not going to soak your bag as well. Put your phone in there, and it's a good idea to have a copy of your emergency action plan, because if you have an emergency action plan and you get injured, it means that the students can follow this list of instructions what to do in an emergency. Cool. Nice one. First aid kit. Keep it within about 50 meters of yourself so that you haven't got a long distance to run. Because if it's a life-threatening injury or problem, you need to get the ambulance there as soon as possible. So 50 meters is a generally good guideline. Cool. So we've done